The quiet village of Shirajpur in Kanpur was shaken by an unspeakable tragedy on the night of December 14th, 2024. A local businessman's family returned from a joyous family function around 8:30 p.m., only to make a horrifying discovery. Their youngest daughter, Sarah, who had stayed home claiming illness, was found lifeless in her bedroom under disturbing circumstances. As the family entered their home that fateful evening, an uneasy feeling gripped them. Sarah's bedroom door stood ajar, unusual for the normally private girl. When her father pushed the door open, the sight that greeted him would haunt him forever. Sarah sat upright on her bed, completely unclothed, her body still and breathless. The family stood frozen in shock, their minds racing with terrible questions. Why was she undressed? How could a healthy young girl die so suddenly? Panicked and confused, they immediately contacted the police. Officers arriving at the scene quickly recognized this was no ordinary death. The forensic team was called in as investigators began piecing together the grim puzzle. Their search revealed a crucial clue, a discarded strip of performance-enhancing tablets near the bed, the kind used to prolong sexual activity. This disturbing find shifted the investigation's focus entirely. Further examination suggested Sarah had engaged in consensual intimacy before her death, with no signs of struggle or forced entry. The post-mortem report would later confirm no evidence of physical assault, deepening the mystery surrounding her sudden passing. With no CCTV cameras in the rural area, investigators turned to Sarah's phone records, uncovering frequent lengthy conversations with a local boy named Kuldeep Kumar. When police brought Kuldeep in for questioning, he initially denied any wrongdoing, maintaining his innocence with wide-eyed insistence. But as detectives pressed harder, his story began unraveling. Under persistent interrogation, the truth finally emerged in a flood of tears and regret. Cody confessed they had met on Facebook months earlier, their digital friendship blossoming into a secret romance. Sarah's strict family had kept her closely guarded, making physical meetings nearly impossible. Then came December 13th, the night of the family function. Sarah saw her opportunity, feigning illness to stay home alone while her family attended the event. That evening, Kuldeep had sneaked into her home for what they believed would be their first and only private moment together. The investigation revealed a tragic sequence of events. After their encounter, Sarah had suffered an unexpected and fatal reaction, possibly to the performance-enhancing drugs Kuldeep had taken. Fearful and panicking, he had fled the scene, leaving Sarah's body in a position her family would later discover. As the truth came to light, the community grappled with a complex tragedy, a young life cut short by a combination of youthful passion, poor judgment, and terrible misfortune. The case left no true villains, only broken hearts and painful lessons about the consequences of secrets and the fragility of life. The family left for their event, leaving the girl alone at home. Seizing this opportunity, she secretly invited her boyfriend Shobit over. This was their first intimate encounter, and nervous about it, Shobit had consulted a friend for advice earlier that day. His friend had warned him about two crucial things. First, always use protection, he'd said. Second, for your first time, you might want to take some special tablets to help a performance. Though the friend didn't specify which tablets exactly, Shobit took this advice to heart. That evening, armed with protection and some mysterious pills he procured, Shobit went to his girlfriend's house. The December cold bit through the night air as they began their intimate encounter around 8:30 p.m. on December 13th. What started as a passionate meeting soon took a dark turn. The combination proved deadly. The performance-enhancing drugs Shobit had taken, the intense physical activity, and the freezing December temperatures. As the hours passed, the girl began showing signs of distress. Shobit, noticing her discomfort, kept the room heated but didn't let her dress, wanting to prolong their time together. By 3:30 a.m., the situation had turned critical. The girl's condition deteriorated rapidly. Her lips turned blue. Her skin grew cold to the touch. Panicked, Shobit tried shaking her awake, but her body had gone stiff. Realizing the gravity of what had happened, he fled in terror, leaving the girl's lifeless body behind. When the family returned the next morning, they found their daughter in that tragic state, naked, frozen, and lifeless. The post-mortem would later confirm death by hypothermia compounded by physical exhaustion, with no signs of assault. This tragic incident raises difficult questions about responsibility. While Shobit's poor judgment certainly contributed, was the girl equally complicit in arranging the secret meeting? And what are the societal taboos that prevent proper sexual education, leaving young people to seek dangerous advice from unreliable sources? The bitter truth remains. Had either been properly educated about the risks, had they understood the dangers of those unregulated pills, had they respected the limits of their bodies in extreme weather, this tragedy might have been avoided. It serves as a grim reminder that in our reluctance to have open conversations about sex and safety, we risk paying the ultimate price with young lives.